I'm Mike from St. Thomas Economic Development, here with another little update from the St. Thomas megasite. We've seen the beginnings of big changes happening on the site, but big changes are happening off the site too. Road access to the future site of the Volkswagen PowerCo battery facility is a critical component of the project, as well as for the use of the surrounding industrial subdivision. Today, we're going to investigate the proposal to create a major arterial road through the site to connect to Highway 3. On July 13th, the City of St. Thomas shared information about its proposal and is inviting input from the public through a forum on its website. The proposal details a plan to extend a major arterial roadway from the existing intersection of the St. Thomas Expressway and Centennial Avenue to Yarmouth Center Road. This will allow traffic to reach the site easily and will minimize the impact that traffic will have on other roads in the area. The arterial roadway will work to deliver oxygenated traffic to the site, but how deoxygenated traffic will leave the site remains to be seen. Maybe more on a potential Venus roadway in a future update. Based on traffic studies presented in the proposal, the existing road network does not provide sufficient access to the new industrial subdivision. The St. Thomas Expressway is a 2-lane, 80-km/h controlled access highway with no pedestrian or cycling infrastructure and no transit. The expressway currently sees 375 vehicles per hour during the morning peak and 425 vehicles per hour during the afternoon peak. When operations are fully ramped up at the Volkswagen PowerCo facility, traffic is forecast to reach between 1,500 and 1,800 vehicles per hour in the morning and afternoon peaks. That's a lot of cars. Clearly, new transportation connections and capacity are necessary to support the planned future use of the industrial subdivision. In the city proposal, the city outlines 4 potential approaches to addressing the forecasted traffic needs and evaluates how effective each would be. The potential approaches are: 1. Do nothing. 2. Widen or improve existing roads. 3. Provide alternative transportation facilities such as bus, train, or transit. Or 4, the recommended option, construct a new major arterial road. The first potential approach, to do nothing, is included to consider what would happen if the city didn't invest in any additional road infrastructure to support the industrial subdivision. Unsurprisingly, they identify that this would not accommodate increased traffic volumes or support the planned use of the industrial subdivision. Unlike when you're hoping someone else will take care of a job you've been avoiding, in this case, doing nothing isn't going to work. The second potential approach considered in the proposal is to widen or improve existing roads. Although this would slightly increase traffic capacity, it would not be sufficient to accommodate the projected traffic volumes. The lack of new transportation connections would make it very difficult to provide access to the lots on the interior of the site and does not support the needs of the industrial subdivision. The third potential approach listed was to provide alternative transportation options such as transit and active transportation, which means bicycles. It would increase the capacity for people to access the site, but wouldn't help with truck transportation of goods and materials forth and back and forth from the site. So unsurprisingly, this approach wouldn't support the needs of the industrial subdivision. However, if the city did choose to go with this option, there would be lots of opportunity for bicycle couriers to service the site. Just think of the toned thighs you would have if you were delivering EV components by pedal power every day. Something to consider. The final and recommended approach is the major arterial roadway. This approach will provide new transportation connections to access the St. Thomas Expressway. It would increase the capacity for traffic and trucks and will accommodate the projected traffic volumes, and it supports the planned use of the area as an industrial subdivision. But what do you think? The city holds these public consultation processes to get your input, so if you have any thoughts, you should let them know. Clicky the linky below. That's all for today. We'll be back soon with another update.